of purpose, of service is the only way to live a life of happiness, success, and fulfillment, to live a peaceful life. All right, this is Devin Cripe with DC Fitness and my Spartan Gods. All right. And guys, I want to talk today about living a life of purpose and service is really the only way to find what you're really looking for. Don't continue to look for happiness and success the same place you lost it, which is in instant gratification and external validation, right? It's going to be like, I see so many people, I've worked with so many clients, and I've found myself in this position too, where you're doing all these things to get an external result to validate and make yourself feel good inside. But that's not how it works, guys, because the money, the six-pack, the girlfriend, the family, the friends, the whatever you want on the outside, that is not going to be what makes you happy if you're not good on the inside. You have to be good internally. Validate yourself with an internal process before you can, the external stuff will even mean anything. I have worked with so many clients who make 6 and 7 figures, who are depressed, who aren't happy with their lives, who aren't living up to their truest potential and being peaceful and successful. They don't feel like it because they don't have an internal validation process. The reason is because they're not waking up on time. They're not doing the right habits and routines. They don't got their fitness and health in order, and they don't have the right mindset, right? Because they could be making all the money in the world. They can even have a family, right? And things could be good, but those things don't matter as much when you're not good, right? And that's why I say you can't go. I see so many people go for the money. They want to make 6, 7, 8 figures. They want to build this big business. They want to get shredded and get a 6-pack. They want to do all this stuff. But it's not about that. It's not. What it is about is yes, on the journey in the pursuit of getting those things, you will become the man that hopefully you have an internal process that's going to validate yourself, right? You're not going to be going and getting a 6-pack for the 6-pack. You need to go and get the 6-pack to realize it's not even about the 6-pack. You need to build the 6, 7 figure plus business to realize it's not even about the money, right? You need to build a committed relationship and family to realize, hey, yes, it's about them, but hey, this is actually really helping me out, helping me be more of the man I want to be. Right? Staying away from the things that are going to pull me down. Instead, they're going to lift me up, right? I just see so many people think that getting a 6-pack and getting ripped is just about that, when it's not. It's not about that at all, actually. Once you get it, you realize it isn't as awesome. Like, it isn't about the look. It's more about how you feel, because the respect and pride you have for yourself, because you're eating the right foods. You're not overindulging on foods. You're crushing hard, disciplined workouts, and you're just disciplined. And so you have a certain respect and pride for yourself. You have a certain high level of frequency, vibration, right? And it develops your character of discipline, persistence, consistency, right? It develops your character. And when you like are starting a business just to make money, you're doing the thing for the external result. So if you're just doing the business or the job that makes 6, 7 plus figures a year, right? If you're just doing it to make the money, once you make the money, you might get that instant gratification, that dopamine hit, and you might be high for an hour, a day, a week, but you're going to realize it's empty. It's an endless rabbit hole pursuit that you're going on of getting these wins. And it can be the same thing for goals, accomplishments, right? 6-pack, wife, married, vacation, traveling. It could be a lot of different things that you get that instant gratification, that dopamine hit, but it's not going to be something that's long lasting, like living a life of service and living a life of purpose, of validating yourself from the process, validating yourself from the work, validating yourself by helping others, by being the best man you can be and giving that to the world, being the best man you could be in this given moment and giving that to the world. Now that is purpose, that is service, that is a life lasting moment. energy of fulfillment and happiness that won't go away based off how much money you have, how you look, the external results. But funny thing is because you're validating yourself from the internal process and you're living a life of service and purpose, being and becoming the best version of yourself and giving that to people. All of the external results, the money, the 6, 7, 8 figures, the shredded six-pack, the awesome marriage, the awesome family, all the traveling, all the vacationing, all that stuff's going to be granted to you, right, from God, because it's a part of your journey. And those things, those results, as we know, come from the systems, come from the processes anyways. It comes from the work, right? The work instills the worth. The more you have to work for something, the more it's worth to you, right? The more you have to work to get $1,000, the more that $1,000 is worth to you. If you don't have to work that hard for $1,000, it isn't as worth to you as much as somebody who has to work a lot more hours and a lot more effort to make that, right? Same thing when it comes to a goal. If it took you 10 years to hit that goal is worth a lot more to you than if it only took you a year. Right? That's why the patience is a virtue. Like you actually, the longer something takes, it's actually good, because that means when you get that Lamborghini or you get that marriage, you get that money, whatever it is, it's going to be worth to you more because you put more work to get that. So it's worth more, right? But I just want to make this quick video, guys, to reframe, reposition your mindset to be focused and have the focus intention on how can you be and become the best man you can be, and just give that to your people, give that to your clients, give that to your business, give that to your family, all right? And think, hey, how can I be and become my best self? Which is internal validation. That's going to be you're waking up early, you're crushing your workouts, you're crushing your macros, you're eating healthy, you're crushing your daily habits, you have the right mindset, you have that internal validation because you're putting in the work, right? And then showing up and being the best you can be, living a purposeful service life, helping your people, helping your business, helping your family, and validating yourself off that, because that way you are truly 100% peaceful, content, happy, and successful and fulfilled right now in this given moment, and not putting that off until you get a certain result or a certain outcome, right? And the great thing about this is if you do that every single day, you have that internal process, you're living a life of service and purpose, and you're just being the best you and giving that to the world. All of the external stuff that you want anyways, the 6, 7, 8 figures, the big business, the happy wife, the happy life, the traveling, whatever it is that you want, is going to be granted to you anyways. A great example, last example is, hey, if you want to get a six-pack, right? But you validate yourself from every single day. If you wake up early, you crush your workouts, and you crush your macros every single day, day in, day out, and that's what you feel successful and happy about, is that you did that, right? Guess what? It's not going to be too long until you get that shredded six-pack. Right? It's not going to be too long until you get that external result too. So the entire time you're going for that six-pack, right? You were happy, you were fulfilled because you're validating yourself from the work, from the process, right? And then you're going to get the external result in 3 months, 6 months, however long it takes you to get that result anyways. And then you also get that dopamine hit, and you get that instant gratification of like, oh, I have a six-pack now, cool. But guess what? It's not lost. It's not you don't lose it because you weren't validating yourself from the six-pack anyways. You're validating yourself based off the work it took to get the six-pack. So you're going to keep that six-pack for the rest of your life because you're validating yourself from the work it takes to have and keep that six-pack. It's a mindset, all right? It becomes a part of your identity in who you are, not just something you have or something you do. All right, this is Devin Kripe with DC Fitness and my Spartan Gods. You can find me at Devin Kripe on Facebook or Instagram. You can connect to me there, follow my content, message me the word elite if you want to get into elite peak performance shape, get in the best shape of your life physically and mentally, so you can show up to your business and your family the best version of yourself. And yeah, make sure you like, you subscribe to the channel. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless.